Aloha, fellow humans. Oh, what's going on? It is Cassandra from the ElevatedLifeExperience.com, and I am your transitional guide. I am no medical professional. I just consider myself a life experimentalist here to share things with you that I have learned along my journey. Okay, so today I have pulled a new message, an energetic message for y'all. Okay, and this one is I pulled relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay. And fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay. Whew, okay. So this goes really deep. I feel like this message is kind of complex. It's been a little bit difficult trying to express it, but we're going to give it a shot. If y'all have any questions about this, please send me a comment or a message down below and we can work through this, okay? But I'm going to do my best. Okay, so now when we are in interactions with another being, many times when we go in where we are not completely full and embodied within ourselves, we actually end up creating these attachments to the people, and this could be in any type of relationship that we have in our life, but we form these dependencies, these codependencies that we have on people because we basically take parts that we feel we are voided, we do not contain within ourselves, and we basically place that void in that person's hand and give them the responsibility to fill that void for us. Okay, so like take for instance, if I feel like I'm not loved. Okay. So now I need this person so like now I take that void of not feeling loved and I put this in this person's hand. And now it is this person's responsibility to make me feel loved, whatever that is in my mind. Again, this is just an example. Okay. So now when there comes an end to this connection, what happens? Not only now is there this hurt, these scars that we come from because of the different vulnerabilities that we have going into these connections with people, and we're hurt, right? But then there's also the things that we placed in their hands, the responsibilities that are then now left, and now those are empty spaces within us that are now created into even bigger insecurities, now turn into fears. Okay, so um, if I'm going to continue going on with that example, it's okay. Well, so now I'm never going to be loved, or I can't really trust anybody to ever love me, or love doesn't exist, right? Because clearly from this example or however many examples, because we can continue the pattern and continuously do it the same thing with multiple people. Okay. And to now solidify this mindset within ourselves that this is clearly, if this has happened with all these different people, then clearly it just doesn't happen. Clearly this is really a problem. But really, what it is, as it is with any fear, is that it is just a doorway for us to open and walk through because we are never without. We are full in abundance to every single possible thing that we could need in our life and in our existence. Okay? It is always with us. All we have to do is connect to it. So, when we have these situations, it is a door opening for us to realize and to create and understand, okay, I actually have this love within me and I am love. And love, I embody it. Okay, I am the embodiment of love. I don't need somebody outside of me to love me for me to understand what love is. And so now, then, what then happens? Okay, so once you go through that and you've embodied what it was, that fear that was then built out of what we allowed ourselves to be vulnerable to these people for, then we now will attract people of that same magnitude. Okay, because again, there's that law of attraction, right? So now if I feel this love within myself and I feel that I am love and I am the embodiment of love, now I'm going to attract people that are also the embodiment of love. So now when we come together, we're two whole beings, right? In whatever that sense or whatever that void is. So each time it's like a step. We're going to escalate and elevate the amount, the frequency of the people that we bring into our lives. Okay. So if I'm going to rush through this in short, is we go through these experiences and we give a part of ourselves to people to be responsible for. Okay. And when those relationships end, okay, there is that void that is left within us that then becomes a fear that we create that is going to continue to play out in whatever relationships that we have in our lives until we decide and realize that it's actually that fear is just a door for us to walk through, for us to be able to learn how that we have whatever it is within ourselves, which then is going to raise our frequency, because this is the beautiful part of our lives, and then attract people of this light frequency. So the more and more we fill these holes, the more and more that we acknowledge, the better and better our experiences become. Okay, so I felt like that was a lot. That's why I kind of wanted to do a double run through. But guys, as always, I'm gonna leave this here. But I am sending you my absolute unconditional love your way, and I hope whatever moment it is that you're having at this exact point in time, that you feel full and that you feel ready to look through all of our past scars and walk through a new door for new life and new relationships. Okay. Mahalo.